game, set, match. That's something you'd expect to hear in tennis, not on a pickleball court, right? Well, guess what? We're about to change that. On the surface, tennis and pickleball might seem worlds apart, but when it comes to serves, the gap gets a lot smaller. Sure, you can learn plenty from watching other pickleball players, but today, we're going to reveal 3 killer serves you need to master right now. Number 3 is the Screwball. Then after that, we've got the Topspin coming in at number 2. But don't get too comfortable, because the final one is a serve that less than 1% of all pickleball players know. You'll have to stick around for that. Alright, let's talk about the Screwball. It's essentially just a side spin serve that adds a sneaky curve, and let me tell you, if you've ever been on the receiving end of one, you'll know it's not just tricky, it's straight up disrespectful. At the 3.0 to 4.0 level, this serve can turn your opponent into a frustrated mess, flailing around like they've never held a paddle before. That curve, whether it's from the right, left, or down the middle, is designed to make things difficult for them, and trust me, it works. Now here's where most people mess up when trying to learn the Screwball serve. They don't get enough spin. If you're one of those people who can't seem to figure out why your serve is getting smacked back at you, it's probably because your spin game is weak. Yeah, the Screwball serve is supposed to stay low, but if you're just hitting it low without any curve, congratulations! You've just handed your opponent the easiest return of their life. You need that curve to trip them up, or else you're just wasting everyone's time, including your own. To really make this serve deadly, you've got to get the technique down. The spin you want is 100% side spin, no topspin, no slice, just pure curve. You've got to cut the ball sideways as you hit it forward, almost like you're trying to slice it in half. Think of it as peeling an orange. You're carving around the ball to make it spin on a vertical axis. With me so far? Let me know in the comments if you need me to dumb it down some more. But anyway, grip matters too. If you're still using an Eastern grip for this serve, please do yourself a favor and stop. You'll need a continental grip to get that solid sideways cut. The Eastern grip is for beginners. If you're serious about making your opponent cry a little inside when they see you serve, switch to the continental grip. Here's a good drill to practice. Bounce the ball on your paddle while generating side spin. Sure, it looks like you're playing around, but this will actually help you develop the muscle memory to serve like a pro. But let's face it, you can't rely on that Screwball serve all the time. The Screwball serve is like a cheap party trick. Fun once in a while, but people get bored real fast. So let's talk about the heavy topspin serve. If you want to play like a pro, this needs to be your go-to. Seriously, watch any decent player. This is the serve they're using 90% of the time. If you don't have it down yet, well, let's fix that. But before going any further, let's test if you've been listening with this relatively simple quiz. What grip should you have when doing a Screwball serve? Is it A. Continental grip, B. Eastern grip, C. Western grip, D. Gorilla grip? The correct answer will be revealed at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Now back to it. So what makes the topspin serve actually work? Let's start with the basics. You need arc and spin. And yes, those two things together, like peanut butter and jelly, are what makes your serve a nightmare for the poor soul standing across the net. So let's break this down. You need to aim 2 to 3 feet over the net. If you're skimming the top of the net like you're trying to be slick, your serve is going to be flat. A low serve is easy for your opponent to time and smack right back at you. You want height. When that ball arcs over the net and drops hard with topspin, it's like a dive bomb. Topspin makes it drop fast and jump off the ground with speed. Now here's where most people mess up. They either hit too low or don't add enough spin. So let's talk about this thing called brush. No, it's not some artsy thing where we get fancy and paint each other's faces. This is how you generate topspin. To do it right, you've got to start with your paddle under the ball and then brush up behind it. Think of it like painting a line from low to high, but, on the ball. If you're just hitting the ball straight on, then you're giving your opponent a gift-wrapped opportunity to win the point. You've got to get that paddle moving up while staying perpendicular to the ground. You're basically brushing the ball upwards, giving it that topspin, making it dip, and when it hits the ground, it jumps off like it's late for an appointment. Now here's the thing about practicing this. You can't just think about power. Sure, everyone wants to whack the ball and show off their strength, but if you're not getting that brush, it's literally all for nothing. A great way to practice this is to hit the ball against a fence or windscreen, if it's just that. Once you've got the spin and height working, the next goal is depth. You want that ball landing deep in the service box, right near the back line. So, to recap in case you dozed off, add arc, brush up on the ball, And for the love of all things pickleball, stop serving those weak, flat shots that just scream, "Please beat me." Now, but serve. Instead of aiming for power, you're going for height, around 5 feet over the net instead of 2 or 3. Makes sense, right? Give it a shot, especially against players who rely heavily on their slice. You might just find yourself scoring a few easy points, and if you've already tried it, drop a comment. Curious to see if it's worked for you. And for everyone who stuck around, the answer to today's quiz question of what grip should you have when doing a screwball serve is A. Continental grip. Yep, you need a continental grip to get that solid sideways cut. The Eastern grip is for beginners. If you're serious about making your opponent cry a little inside when they see your serve, switch to the